Firstly, our thriller product fits well with some aspects of the thriller genre. We try to create suspense and tension using a variety of shot types: medium, close-up and extreme close-up, and POV. I believe it does share some characteristics of the film, like Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, because we tried to use some features that they do. For example, non-diegetic music to create an eerie and dark mood and atmosphere. Secondly, we made our product specific to the south of England, and more specifically to the New Forest. Like Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, they use a strong Cockney dialect and Cockney accent. But on the other hand, our film doesn't follow some of these rules. Our film pushes very far into the horror genre. The plot is dark and twisted. Unlike Lock, Stock, our product has no humorous or light-hearted parts to it. Our thriller film represents young adults, 16 to 24. It is set in the south of England, and more specifically in the New Forest. It is filmed with the intentions of the characters coming from middle-class families. We did this by dressing them in high street, up-to-date fashionable clothes from 2013. We ensured that all the spoken language was from a southern accent, which meant pronounced closer to Queen's English, but planned the script to sound and use a language and key words that would be naturally spoken by ourselves. Our product features only white English characters, not due to our own decisions, but actually because we're forced to, not to having less racial diversity in the south of England. I feel our production would be best shown on YouTube. This is because it's a low-budget amateur production. This means it wouldn't be possible to have it shown in the cinema or on the TV. Secondly, I believe YouTube would be the best place to reach our target audience because it's free, make it more accessible. Lastly, I'd like to have our production shown at the Salisbury Arts Festival. I believe it would work well here because it's a 2-week festival from May the 23rd to June the 7th. It would be seen here by local people who live in the same area as we filmed it, more specifically, the indie hipsters tribe. I believe our production has been aimed at this group because I feel the production would relate to them most. I believe it would relate to them due to them clothes worn. Secondly, the characters in our production are young. This means the audience would be able to relate to them. Things happening in our production, like drug use and alcohol abuse. We attracted our audience by first using similar style of clothes and making the plot of our film realistic, a problem that could happen to anyone. The music in our production is non-copyrighted, meaning we have no band names or performers that our audience may know. But we did choose our music carefully to create tension and drama which they may attract to the audience. From making this production, I have found that when filming and editing, you must get a lot of film first, because after editing it boils down to very little. This is heightened by the fact that we use lots of short clips, quickly edited, to create tension and suspense to keep our audience interested. Again, to keep our audience interested, we use a variety of angles: medium, close-up, extreme close-up, etc. Secondly, I've learnt when trying to get feedback, it would be wise not to ask friends or family. One reason being that they can be biased. I have learnt that social media is a very good way to advertise. I believe we could set up some sort of page on Facebook or Twitter which could generate hype or buzz around our production, which in return would lead to more views. I feel I learnt a lot going from my film noir to my thriller. Firstly, I realised it's far easier to plan before the production. This means getting prepared with props, clothing, because it makes it far easier to get the shots you want, which tend to lead to getting the correct mood, message and atmosphere. Secondly, we will learn to allow ourselves more time to editing. We learnt this needs probably more time than filming to get the correct mood and feel you want. We also learnt that for our next production, we need to get more feedback from more people. We also need to get from a wider range of people to get a more representative answer. But also get a lot from our target audience because these are who we're trying to aim for. Overall, I like the end product of our thriller. I think it was okay, but it could be much better with better editing, better filming and better props. This would have meant we needed more planning before. What's more, I feel we should have used better locations, to use more urban areas, like the city, like the centre of Salisbury City. This would have given us a far more realistic feel than using the school.